Hello, beautiful souls. I am Awakened Soul, and today we're going to be looking at Dow Jones. Dow Jones is one of the major U.S. stock indices, and let's go ahead and get started. And I do have it in the line chart. How do you get the line chart? Just up here, we have regular candles, right? We have lines. And when you set a chart in the line chart, just look at it. It's a flow, it's a vibe, it's an energy, right? And it's just a different way to see the charts. The charts don't go exactly up and down. They go in a cycle that repeats. So anyways, let's go in the weekly chart. Within the weekly chart, we're gonna do some basic trend lines here. And I just want to show you different ways to view the charts. You don't have to use the candlesticks. Sometimes when you have that green and red candlestick, it causes a psychological reaction. When you see red, it's like, okay, let's sell, right? You see green, it's like, oh my god, let's buy. But when you have a just basic line here, right, what do? Just go with the flow. And that's actually how I started, just going with the flow. So basic trend lines here. I'm gonna put some support here. Right, just connecting the tops to the bottoms, trying to see what I see. So look at this. This was a falling wedge that broke to the upside. I'm gonna take this off because it's irrelevant now. But right here, I see a megaphone. I hope you see it with me. Let me draw it. This right here, this is a megaphone, right? And if it holds resistance here, guess what? We're coming down. Simple as that. But let's go ahead and continue RTA here. Let's go to the daily. And again, I'm just focused on the price action now. What's going on right now. Just tidying up my trend line here. Okay. So with this megaphone, I'm going to, right off the bat, I see some support here. We could use our pivot highs to help us find our support. But I mean, it's right here. Right. Beautiful. Okay. And let's go back to the wicks here. So let me show you what I have created. Right. So what I want to see at this point, let me get my EMAs. My EMAs are the 12 and the 26 that I use. And with any chart, we're going to get ups and downs. But right now, this is my play here. This is what I see. Huge megaphone. Holding support here. I'm actually going to use just a regular line so I don't get confused and you can visualize it a little bit better. Okay. Beautiful. So within this price action, let's zoom in to the 4-hour. And let's create some trend lines. I want you to see the flow. This one down, right? Consolidation, trend up, trend down, trend up. So within the 4 hour, I would place an alarm here. Because if the major indices come down, guess what? The market, oh, the whole market is coming down. So Bitcoin and the main indices are correlated to each other, and you have to pay attention. If you're trading cryptocurrency, you should consider seeing what the Dow Jones, the S&P 500, the QQQ, the NASDAQ are doing. I do use, I don't know if you notice here, the E-mini Dow Jones futures. Pretty much it's a little bit faster than the regular one, and that's going to help you. It's more accurate, we should say. So it's bouncing off. This is a nice support. It's bouncing on this 4 hour trend line. Let's go back to our lines here. Right. Just create a line here. Coiling up in this wedge. So this is pretty much what's going to happen. It's going to continue, go up, or it's going to continue and come down. Right? You just got to go with the flow, set your alarms, and just play the game every day. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Let's look at the RSI and the daily here. I look at the RSI to see if I could have any divergence, anything that I'm missing. Right, price is going down, RSI is going down, everything looks pretty good, pretty stable. So it's just, that's how I like to chart my big indices. There's just sometimes, you know, those, just the wicks throw you off, like this big wick, but you put the line, right, it'll help you create those nice trend lines. So I hope this helped you out. And again, the reason I'm looking at Dow Jones is just to see where the whole market is coming, and I do see a megaphone that will cause bearish reactions if we don't bounce to the upside here. Huge support here. It could continue and play this. Of course, if it goes up, I'll find some support here, and then it could continue up. But till that is done, for now, like I said, it looks like it's gonna want to break this 4 hour trend line and move to the downside. But we just have to see what's gonna happen. Oh, now that I look at this, look at that in the 4 hour. Technically, it already crossed. So see how, okay, this is a perfect example. Turn on your wicks. If you connect from wick to wick, this is the wick, and this is the next wick, right? It has not crossed. But if you go on the line chart and you could connect from this peak to the next peak, it already crossed. So sometimes it's good to consider using that line, and this would be my target, 33535, based on a Joe target. Alright guys, this is all I have for you in regards to Dow Jones. It looks bearish. That's going to cause the almost major indices to come down, especially crypto. So just keep an eye on it, put some alarms, and we'll go from there. Thank you and have a beautiful day, and remember to do everything with love.